Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So right now in Forza Horizon 5, we are currently in our third week of Series 40 Horizon Track Day, where we can unlock this 2023 Porsche 911 GT3R completely for free for just 20 points. Honestly, I think the cars that Playground Games has introduced for what is essentially the 3-year anniversary update for Forza Horizon 5 is pretty impressive. We got 4 new to Forza Porsches, one being the GT3 RS, which is perhaps one of the highest requested cars that you guys wanted to see in this game, as well as the latest Porsche Turbo S, which will become available to unlock next week by completing this special seasonal championship. And that's not even mentioning all of the new Halo props that were added for event labs as well. So it seems as though Forza Horizon 5 is still going quite strong in terms of new content being introduced. But what about Series 41 Horizon Holiday Mix-Up? We know based on the current festival playlist teaser screen, the next monthly update will begin on December 5th. It will feature a stadium decoration, a showcase remix, new clothing items, and of course, new cars. Now, before we get into all of the speculations, there are a couple of very important things to note. The first is that Playground Games will not be holding a Let's Go livestream for this upcoming update. In fact, the team has revealed that they will no longer be doing any more Let's Go shows for the foreseeable future as the studio is becoming busier and busier. Now, this is quite an interesting statement given the fact that Forza Horizon 5 is a game I believe is on a decline that's entering its 4th year of live service. I'm sure they weren't referring to this game at all. Perhaps Playground Games could be secretly hinting at the development of Horizon 6. I mean, who knows? And also, the only way to find out about all of the new content relating to any of the upcoming monthly updates from here onwards is by following Forza Horizon's social media accounts along with their blog posts, or by subscribing to my channel here, as I'll be covering every Forza Horizon 5 update once the information is revealed. And secondly, it seems like the Secret Santa won't be returning for this year, which I'm actually quite okay with. I feel like the concept of gifting cars to other players just to fill up a progression meter to unlock some Secret Santa rewards has gotten a little stale. Forza Horizon 5 already forces me to collect 20 points each week so that I can earn a FOMO vehicle that I have no idea when it will be available up for grabs again. Therefore, I don't want to be forced to do any other extracurricular activity to unlock something else. If I gift a car to another player, it's simply because I want to, and that's it. Now, let's move on to the speculations. There are only 2 teasers for Series 41 that truly matter. The first is the stadium decoration. Will Playground Games introduce a new stadium design for this holiday, or will we see one of the returning decorations that were used in previous holiday updates? My guess is that we will most likely see a returning Evolving World Stadium, whether it's the Winter Wonderland racetrack or the ice rink. I just can't see Playground Games putting any more effort into creating an evolving world, as they do take time to make, and if it only lasts for 1 month before it disappears again, what's the point, especially for an aging game? However, Playground Games did state that they are getting busier and busier, so if we do get a brand new holiday stadium decoration, well, I guess the team is 100% telling the truth and is still wanting to keep Horizon 5 alive. However, if we see a returning holiday stadium decoration, we might just be one step closer in finding out that their busy schedule is placed on a game project that is currently unannounced. What do you guys think? And then of course, we have the new cars. Now, Series 41 Horizon Holidays Mix-Up doesn't have a concrete theme, so it's going to be very difficult to speculate as to what cars will be introduced. Of course, we can start off with vehicles that has either been confirmed or leaked first. The most notable one is the 1965 Liberty design Chevy C10 six-wheeler. There has been 2 separate occasions where this car was essentially confirmed to be a part of Forza Horizon 5. The first was in this particular YouTube video here, where they teased that the C10 will be featured in a Microsoft racing game, and the second was this Instagram reel, where you can hear one of the hosts directly say that this car will be featured in Forza Horizon 5. So I'm quite certain that at some point we will see the C10 in this game. Hopefully the sooner the better, as I think it would be an absolute waste to introduce such a cool car this late into the game's lifespan. So perhaps for Series 41 we might just see this C10 introduced. Then of course we have this list of leaked cars that was discovered back in August of 2023. As you can see, out of the 9 vehicles from this list, 7 of them ended up being introduced, with the most recent one being the Lagonda, which was only introduced just last month in Series 39, leaving us with only 2 more vehicles left, one being the 2019 Bentley Flying Spur and the other being the 2022 Maserati MC20. Now, I have to be honest, even though we have seen the MC20 accidentally leaked in Forza Motorsport in a career mode thumbnail, I feel as though the ship has sailed with this particular car. I mean, there has been plenty of opportunities that Playground Games could have introduced the Maserati throughout the past year. We've had updates such as this current Horizon Track Day theme, which would have been absolutely perfect. We've also had European Automotive, Apex All-Stars, Modern Horizons, and yet for whatever reason, the MC20 is nowhere to be found. So I've kind of given up talking about this car. Surely there must be some licensing issues somewhere for it to be held back, and if so, don't be surprised to see the Flying Spur before the MC20 in Horizon 5. Who knows? There are of course other leaks that could end up being officially introduced for Series 41, including the 2010 Porsche Boxster S. This car was briefly spotted in one of the trailers that showcase a Chinese vehicle, as well as having a full thumbnail render. And speaking of thumbnail renders, there's also the Honda CRX Del Sol, a car that I honestly thought would have been introduced alongside the Mitsubishi FTO in Series 39, as both of these cars suited the theme perfectly and were cars that were leaked at the same time, but sadly that wasn't the case. Or how about the Ford GTX-1? The only time we ever saw this car in any other Forza game was in the original Forza Horizon, and that's it. So to see a freshly rendered thumbnail for this car, Playground Games, you just have to bring this car back, especially for those who have been here since the very first title. But honestly, who knows, maybe we might see some of these leaked cars introduced for the next update, or perhaps Series 41 could be filled with heaps of new to Forza cars that we didn't expect. And if that's the case, which cars are you wanting to see? Share us your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And remember, since Playground Games is no longer doing any more Let's Go live streams, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with everything Forza Horizon related, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.